Good morning, everyone. How's everybody doing this gloomy day? Once again, gloomy day. I don't know about my weatherman, as he's telling us now that it's gonna be raining on and off all day. And as you know, I need to get to that store some way, somehow, y'all. I'm gonna have to push my way even if I have to go out on a boat, catch a boat or something, to paddle a canoe to get up there to that grocery store. Let's see what's happening. It is right now is 7:30 almost a.m. And as you know, I'm ready to go. Well, I'm not really ready to go, but I was thinking about going early this morning. Oh boy, what is this in my mailbox? Oh, Social Security. Let's see. Wait a minute. Might be something else in here. Nope. Just that thing about Social Security. You get one of these every year. So now I got to throw away the one that I never read from last year and the year before. I got to throw them out. So I'm going to throw out the old, bring in the new, but I'm not going to do that right now. And I really need to clean my house. But my heart is set on getting out of here. Let's see what's happening now. Well, as you can see, it's very gloomy out here. And I don't mind the gloom. I mean, I see the kids walking to school and everything. I guess that's those are high school kids. They're going to high school, I guess. I don't know. Maybe they're going to work. But I saw some people out there walking. That's why I wasn't talking, because I didn't want them to think that, I'm talking about them or who I am, after all. But anyway, I'm going to get out there, y'all. Regardless, about another half an hour after I get up, put me some clothes on and everything. Look at that. I'm trying to show y'all what these little bubble bumps, like, I can't see. I don't know if you see it. But that was a good angle. There's one right there on my arm. And then I had another one. It was a big, and it was kind of sore and itchy. It's not bothering me today. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see if I can show it to you. It's done turned red. Don't look at my ugly stomach. See that? Now, those little things like that has been happening ever since I got that shot. And this morning, this one just came this morning. It itches, and then it'll pop up like a little bubble, like. And in the area, I don't know what's going on. Look at my birds, y'all. Look at. You know what? I think I might buy me a bird. I might, because I need a pet. But I would be scared to have something like, well, you can't see it, but let me turn this down a little bit because it's chirping a little bit loud. I wouldn't let this bird out. I remember the lady that used to live in a building that I used to live in when I used to live in a high-rise building. And she had a pet parrot. It was about yay big, one of them gray and white looking ones. And she would, ever so often, she would let him out of his cage, and he had, the run of the house. He could fly around, in the house. And she said he used to get in there and peck her hair and pull her hair, like beat her up. I ain't having that, because if I get a bird, he gonna stay in the cage. He ain't gonna come out here where I am. But in a way of speaking, it's kind of cruel. I feel that it's a little cruel to have a bird stay in his cage like that. He got to stay in that little spot and not able to get out and, just fly. Birds are supposed to fly. And I don't think it's fair to the bird. Even though we love pets sometimes, we love them and we want them. But sometimes what we have to do, like put the dog in the carrier or something like that when he goes on vacation, well, that you can sort of see. Because, he can't run around on the plane or wherever it is that you're going. Oh, boy, my heat just came on. That thing is just way too loud for me. But And then you got the fish in the fish tank. I can see that because I don't know. I feel the fish is in the water anyway. So at least he's in his own, what do you call it? His own dry patch in his own area. But the bird is not used to this. He's not used to being in a cage, and he can't get out there and fly and flap his wings unless, like the lady, she used to do, let the bird have free range in her house, and then he beats her up, he picking and carrying on her in her hair. And she said he'd pull her hair out. She was a Spanish lady, and she had beautiful hair, beautiful, long, beautiful hair. And matter of fact, she gave me a sexy red dress. I don't know what happened to that dress. But she said she had gotten too big for the dress, and so she had given it to me. But let's get back to the bird, y'all. The bird poops all over the place. He's dropping his stuff all over the place. He ain't going to go back in his cage just because he got to go. When he got to go, he got to go. So he going to go wherever he wants to go at, all over the furniture. I can't have that. See, I can't have that. But a cute little bird, just to come out, if I could train him, he could come and sit with me, and chirp a little bit and talk to me because, he ain't probably got to have nobody else to talk to. But like they say, get two. Always try to get you two. And one time I had my eyes on the, what's them little dogs called that Gina got? The chef Gina, the cook. I don't know if she's a chef or not, but I think she went to culinary school or something. So she might be Chef Gina. And so she got two little puppies, Prince and, oh boy, I forgot the names. I ain't watched her in a while. But anyway, she had two little Yorkies. And I said, I could get two like she got. Perfect. I can't have a lonely dog. You gotta have company. So, so it won't be bothering me all the time. So I had to get two Yorkies. I don't know how much they cost. I think they cost a pretty penny because the Yorkie is so cute. I think they are so cute. And I was really, really, really tempted to get one at one point. Then I say, I'm not going to want to go out walking early in the morning because, you never know when you might see a pit bull or something that's done got loose. They got loose from their owner because their owners are callous. Sometimes they're callous with their dog, and the dog sneaks out, gets away, and go roaming. As a matter of fact, that happened to me when I was at my other apartment before I moved here. A pit bull had babies. You could tell when they just had babies because of the breastises, all those breastises that they have. And so I think he was harmless because me and my granddaughter was standing in the doorway. My granddaughter was getting ready to go or something. And he stopped and he looked at us. He looked at us kind of like, help me type look. He wasn't being mean like the pit bull is known to be mean. I don't know where his puppies were. But he went to a building like not too far from where we were. And then he turned left down there, somewhere. And after that, I'm scared to go. Now I'm scared to go out the door. Because I don't know what this pit bull is capable of doing. I don't know if he's going to get mad because I'm near his puppies. I don't know where the puppies are. I know he turned somewhere, like a couple of doors down, a couple of houses, a building or so down from where I live. But my granddaughter, she wasn't afraid, so she just went on wherever it was she was going. But all that day, I was a little nervous about going out of the house. And I didn't. I don't think I did go out that house that day. I had somebody else to go to the store to get my brew. I think at that time I had to have my brew. Whatever, and somebody else, I had called them and told them to come go to the store. But anyway, y'all, I gotta get up here. Ooh, I gotta get up here and get my clothes off because the old girl is going out today. Ain't no doubt about it. I'm going. I don't care about getting wet. That ain't never bothered me. The only thing I'm thinking about is what? the scooter. I know it's not supposed to go out, but they tell you that, I think I've said that before. They tell you, do not go out. If you're out in the rain, go home as soon as possible. I think the main thing they're concerned about, I don't know if I ever really showed y'all this scooter, but anyway, the battery is in here. So I don't understand what the problem is unless, I don't know, there's something down there. I really don't know. One day I'm going to give y'all a tour of my scooter. But I don't see why, because the battery is not exposed. It's an electrical scooter. You got to power it up and charge it and all this kind of stuff. So it's on charge now. It's fully charged. I can go like 18 miles on a full charge. So I don't have to worry about running out, of power or anything. But I don't understand what the problem is that they say, get home as soon as possible if it's raining. Because that battery, it's enclosed. You can't even see it just by looking at it. Unless they're worried about the rain coming in there and sort of rusting things out. I'm going to take my chances out in a few minutes. I'm going to listen to the weatherman again. Oh, Lord, look at that bird. I want a bird. That too shall pass, y'all. Believe me. Excuse me for cracking up. Y'all got a little giggle box turned over in here this morning. I don't know why. I had breakfast. I didn't have no milk, so I couldn't have no cereal. I had tuna fish and crackers because I had to take my medication. So that's what I had this morning. That might have hyped me up. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here and go to the store and get me some milk. That's the main thing I want. Just some milk. That's it. That's all I want. Some milk. I know where that milk is. Once I get in that supermarket, I'm going to run right in. You know where the milk is. They always have the milk way back in the back or either way across the store. So, you got to go way past a whole lot of stuff before you get to that milk and those eggs and cheese and all that kind of stuff. Is always way somewhere else, because that's what people come to the store to get. Usually it's milk, bread, eggs, something you want to pick up real quick, especially in a store like this. But this is a full grocery store, though. This is Stop and Shop that I'm going to. And I think I'm going to probably leave out of here probably about where's my... I was brushing my hair, but I didn't braid it. And I got that little raincoat from TMobile. There was a lady that was, speaking of TMobile, there was a lady on there talking about TMobile. TMobile is out of China. And she was saying, delete that app if you've got it on any of your devices. To delete it, she says, because they can access all your information just if you download that app. And, because things are so cheap, so therefore people are buying them. And to delete the app, which reminds me, I think I got the app or something like that, because I ordered something last week from TMobile again, which I said I wasn't. I done forgot. I don't understand why every time I order something from TMobile, or I order anywhere, Amazon too sometimes, I forget what the heck I ordered. So it must not have been something that I don't know, just spending money. It's usually about $20 for me. I don't go overboard. I ain't going overboard with no order. The most I paid for something lately was these, and they are going back because they hurt my, let's see. Oh, now, usually they hurt my top of my head, but this morning, I don't know why they're feeling like that this morning. But I mean, the sound is pretty good. I ain't looking for great sound. I'm just looking for the, the noise canceling situation, in case there's some noise going on here. All I gotta do is slap these on my ear so I don't have to hear it. But I still might order the Sony, send those back and get the Sony. Anyway, y'all, I'm up here jabbering, jabbering, hopscotching, and, I'm just playing Ring Around the Roses and everything else up here this morning. But I might make a video later on, y'all, that you could enjoy a little bit more. And all my subscribers are leaving. Boo. I don't know why they're leaving, because my video is about the same. I guess I got to get some new material. Ah! Somebody please buy me a bird. I'll take good care of him, but I'll probably be scared of him. I gotta be scared of the bird, y'all. If get me a bird, I'm scared of anything. A little puppy, now I don't think I would be scared of the Yorkie because he's gonna be in my lap dog. But if I get two, I can't be sitting around here with two Yorkies in my lap. That'll be a bit too much for the all around grandma. The AAG. I'm gonna start calling myself the AAG. I'm the all around grandma. And I'm gonna get me some t-shirts printed up. Well, matter of fact, my daughter was talking about doing that. I don't know if she did it or not. That's a pretty pigeon. Look at that pigeon, y'all. I think that's a pigeon. It was brown. I think that's the one that I seen that time. I thought it was a hawk. But I know you didn't watch my videos way back then because I didn't hardly have any subscribers. And then lately here, I say, well, let me show some of those old videos that I had way back when. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to show you some of the quilts that I've made. Crochet, some of my artwork. I've gotten lazy on the job or something. I don't want to sew, I don't want to crochet, and I don't want to cook. That's what happens when you get older. You feel like you're entitled to not do it. I've done it all. When I was married, I had 5 children. I had to cook every day, wash all those clothes, and at that time, I only had a washer. I didn't have a dryer. I only had a washer. And we had a clothesline. We lived like on the 2nd floor. This is our last apartment before we broke up. The clothesline, we lived on the 2nd floor. And I had a clothesline. Well, actually, the old boy, the husband, he hooked up the clothesline from the porch. There was a little back porch out there that you could go out there. And he hooked it up with the pulley. You know how you have the clothesline with the pulley? And it reached all the way across the backyard. The backyard was pretty big. As a matter of fact, they had like shelters that you could park your car up. And there was like I think there was a telegram pole. It's, they put it up especially for your clothesline back then. I'm talking in the 70s, y'all. This is back in the 70s. Like when we came back from New Jersey, I think it was 1975. And I used to have that clothesline loaded down with clothes. Don't let it be a change the sheets day. At that time I had four girls. I didn't have my son yet. He came way down the line later. And if I washed sheets, oh wow, you couldn't hang them all up. Had to wait, hang them up, and then let them dry. And then in the wintertime, let me tell you what I did. I had a clothesline in the kitchen that would run from the kitchen all the way. We had a hallway in the back, like from the kitchen. I don't know if I'm describing this right or not. 2 bedrooms in the back, and then you come to a long hallway, and on your left you had a bathroom. And so we put the clothesline. I put the clothesline up in the house because I was washing so much. And, back in that day, my old boy, the husband, he used to tell me, he used to say that my wash machine was my toy. And he was right, because I feel that same way. You remember when my wash machine got broke, or just got fixed, I think, last week? I was upset because I had these dirty clothes. But anyway, and we had these radiation type heaters. The heating system was what they call it, steam heat back then. Them old type radiation heat, because the house that we lived in was pretty old. And I used to take clothes, it would dry in the wintertime. You lay them clothes up there on top of that heater, more than one thickness. I say about 5, pieces up there on one radiator, 5 on another radiator, 5 here, 5 there. And that was my dryer. I look back on them days and say to myself, what was I, mule? Like they say, who mule was I? Because a woman does a lot in this so-called marriage, that she does. Who's married who? And who's getting a deal? Is it the man? I think the Bible even tells you, I'm not going to quote this, but I think I heard this in the Bible, that when a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing. And it's right, because the woman does it all. She does it all. The man, he's supposed to go to work, come back, and sit down and watch TV, read the newspaper when he get home. But see, the thing is, in the modern day time, the woman also, because of the what do you call it, the environment, the society, what do you call it, the cost of living, just put it that way. The cost of living was so much until it needed both parents to work. And I had a job. I sewed my kids' clothes for the most part. Most of their clothes I sewed. Cooked each and every day. Go to work 8 to 5, 8 to 4. Come home, walk straight to the kitchen and start cooking. Sometimes I'll have the washing machine going. Zoom, 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 zoom. I was a mule. I mean, comb the girls' hair. You had to comb the girls' hair, because they were young. They couldn't do their own hair. And a lot of times their hair was left uncombed. Boy, I tell you, a lot of work in the house was left undone. Believe me, it was a lot. It's a lot to do. I said, hey, I want me a wife. Yeah, let me give me a wife. And I used to say that to my husband. I want a wife, too. Because wife had to do a lot. Anyway, y'all, I ain't gonna cry over spilled milk. That's behind me. I done wiped the milk up. No more spills. So on that note, I go with love. See you again soon.